Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing the world outside your window has completely changed. It's not the peaceful street you've always known. It's a battleground. Gangs are taking over neighborhoods. Crime is spiraling out of control, and safety feels like a distant memory. You might think this is some dystopian future, but it's not. It's happening right now, in real time, across America. In major cities, from New York to Denver, organized crime is seizing entire apartment buildings, forcing residents to pay rent to violent offenders instead of landlords. Our government is powerless to stop them. Sanctuary city laws have handcuffed law enforcement, allowing criminals to remain free, terrorizing the innocent. Statistics paint a grim picture. 75% of arrests in parts of New York are connected to illegal migrants, and human trafficking is on the rise, with 300,000 children missing. Are you prepared for what's next? As the situation worsens and law enforcement weakens, it's no longer a matter of if, but when. It's time to think ahead, to prepare, and to protect what matters most: your family, your home, your future. Stay with us as we break down the 8 essentials you'll need to survive when the unthinkable becomes reality. Buckle up, it's going to get real. Number 8, security cameras and floodlights. As important as it is to fortify your home, detecting threats before they even reach your property is just as crucial. If gangs or potential intruders are targeting your neighborhood, you need an early warning system that alerts you to their presence long before they reach your door. This is where security cameras and motion-activated floodlights become essential tools in your defense strategy. By setting up an early detection system, you buy yourself precious time to prepare and respond to a possible threat. When choosing security cameras, it's important to look for options that offer features such as night vision, motion detection, and remote viewing. Popular systems like Arlo Pro 4 and Blink Outdoor not only provide these features, but go above and beyond with live feeds and instant motion alerts delivered straight to your phone or device. This means that even when you're away from home, you can still keep an eye on the activity surrounding your property. In high-tension situations, such as the looming threat of a break-in, having this capability can provide both peace of mind and a critical tactical advantage. Beyond just monitoring, these systems also act as powerful deterrents. Criminals often steer clear of homes that are visibly protected by cameras, as they know the chances of being caught or identified increase significantly. To enhance this deterrent effect, pair your cameras with motion-activated floodlights, such as Ring Smart Lighting. The sudden burst of bright light triggered by motion can surprise and disorient potential intruders, making them think twice about proceeding. Bright, strategically placed lighting around entry points, driveways, and backyards can expose hidden threats and prevent anyone from approaching your home undetected. Number 7, fortifying the perimeter. Fencing, barbed wire, and electric fences. When defending your home against a potential gang invasion or other violent threat, it's essential not to overlook the perimeter of your property. Strengthening the boundary around your home serves as the first line of defense and can slow down or deter intruders before they even attempt to breach your doors and windows. Reinforcing your fencing is one of the most effective ways to create a secure barrier between your home and the outside world. Start by upgrading your existing fence with additional materials like barbed wire or razor wire. These act as both physical and psychological deterrents. A fence that's topped with sharp, painful obstacles will make any intruder think twice before trying to climb over it. For those living in rural or semi-rural areas with larger properties, installing high-tensile barbed wire or concertina wire along the top of your fence is an affordable and highly effective way to boost security. These materials are difficult to bypass without specialized tools and create a formidable obstacle for anyone attempting to break in. If you're looking for a more modern and high-tech option, consider installing an electric fence around your perimeter. Systems like Zarba offer non-lethal electric fencing that delivers a mild shock to anyone who touches it. While not enough to cause serious harm, This shock sends a clear message to intruders that your property is well protected. Electric fencing can also help keep wildlife away, which is especially beneficial for homes in more remote locations. However, be sure to comply with local laws regarding electric fences and install visible warning signs to avoid legal issues or liability. Strengthening your perimeter is about buying yourself time. If intruders are stopped before they even reach your doors or windows, the likelihood of a direct confrontation decreases significantly. The goal is to make your home as difficult to access as possible, discouraging criminals from even attempting to breach your property. Number 6. Firearms. When it comes to defending yourself and your loved ones during a gang invasion or any extreme threat, firearms play a critical role in ensuring your safety. However, it's not just about owning any firearm. It's about choosing the right weapon for the situation and knowing how to use it effectively. The selection of firearms for home defense should prioritize ease of use, stopping power, and reliability in high-stress situations. Here, we'll focus on 2 types of firearms that are particularly suited for home defense: tactical shotguns and semi-automatic rifles. First, let's talk about tactical shotguns. These are among the most effective home defense weapons because of their immense stopping power and ease of operation under stress. Shotguns like the Mossberg 590 or Remington 870 have a long-standing reputation for reliability and versatility, especially in close-quarters scenarios. One key advantage of a shotgun is that it doesn't require the same level of precision as a rifle or handgun. In high-stress situations, accuracy can be challenging, but a shotgun's wide shot pattern compensates for that by covering a broader area, making it highly effective at stopping an intruder in confined spaces such as hallways. When it comes to loading your shotgun for home defense, 00 buckshot is the most widely recommended ammunition for maximum stopping power. This type of ammo fires multiple pellets that spread out as they travel, making it easier to hit a target at short ranges. In a home defense scenario, where every second counts, the ability to incapacitate an intruder with one shot is a major advantage. Shotguns are particularly useful in situations where threats may be moving quickly, such as a break-in where multiple attackers are involved. They allow for rapid, devastating responses to close-quarters threats. For defense over longer distances or larger properties, a semi-automatic rifle like the AR-15 or Ruger Mini-14 is an excellent choice. These rifles provide greater range and accuracy, which is essential if you need to engage a threat before they get too close to your home. Semi-automatic rifles are particularly useful in scenarios where you might face multiple attackers or need to hold off a threat from a distance, such as in rural areas with larger open spaces. The AR-15, in particular, is highly customizable, allowing you to add optics, grips, and other accessories to suit your specific defensive needs. Semi-automatic rifles offer several advantages over shotguns and handguns, including higher magazine capacity and greater accuracy. This makes them ideal for situations where you may need to defend against multiple attackers or engage a threat at longer ranges. Common calibers for these rifles include 5.56 mm NATO or .223 Remington, both of which are widely available. For long-term defense planning, it's advisable to stock up on at least 1,000 rounds of ammunition to ensure you have enough supplies during extended emergencies. However, simply owning firearms isn't enough. To effectively defend yourself under pressure, you must be trained to use them. Regular firearms training, including tactical drills and simulated stress scenarios, is essential. These drills help you build the muscle memory needed to react quickly and confidently in high-stress situations, ensuring that you can operate your firearm with precision when it matters most. Training should also include learning how to maintain your firearms, as a well-maintained weapon is more reliable and less likely to malfunction when you need it most. Number 5. Bladed weapons, tactical knives and machetes. While firearms are essential for personal defense in many scenarios, they're not always the best option in every situation. For example, Ammunition may run low during an extended crisis, or you may find yourself in a close quarters situation where stealth is required. In these cases, bladed weapons become indispensable. Tactical knives and machetes provide silent, reliable, and versatile defense options that don't rely on ammunition or complex maintenance. A high-quality tactical knife, like the K-Bar USMC fighting knife, is an essential tool for personal defense. Designed for close combat, these knives have sturdy, sharp blades that can withstand extreme pressure. One of the key benefits of tactical knives is their compact size and ease of carrying. They can be concealed and deployed quickly, which is crucial in situations where you might not have time to reach for a firearm. In addition to their potential for self-defense, tactical knives are versatile tools that can be used for a variety of survival tasks, such as cutting rope, preparing food, or constructing shelter. This makes them an invaluable part of any prepping kit. For situations where you need more reach or power, a machete is an excellent option. Brands like the Gerber Gator machete or Cold Steel Kukri are designed not only for clearing brush and performing survival tasks, but also for close-quarter self-defense. The machete's long reach and sharp blade give you an advantage in hand-to-hand combat, especially if an intruder closes the distance and you're forced to defend yourself in a last resort situation. Machetes can deliver devastating blows, providing the stopping power necessary to incapacitate an attacker quickly. One significant advantage of bladed weapons is that they don't require reloading or as much maintenance as firearms. In situations where ammunition is scarce or unavailable, tactical knives and machetes offer a reliable and effective means of self-defense. Additionally, bladed weapons are silent, which can be a crucial advantage if you need to defend yourself without drawing attention to your location. Number 4. Safe room construction. In the event that your home is breached despite your best efforts to secure it, having a safe room or panic room could be the difference between life and death. A safe room is designed to protect you and your family from violent threats, giving you a secure place to retreat to while waiting for the situation to resolve or for help to arrive. When planning a safe room, consider building it in a basement or another low-profile area of your home that is easy to access in a hurry, but difficult for intruders to locate. The walls of the room should be reinforced with materials like steel or concrete, which can withstand bullets and blunt force attacks. If you're unable to build a new space, consider reinforcing an existing closet or interior room. For the door, use a solid steel security door equipped with a heavy-duty lock, similar to the ones recommended for your home's entry points. FEMA has specific guidelines on constructing storm shelters and safe rooms, which can also serve as protection during violent invasions. Make sure your safe room is stocked with enough supplies to last at least 24 to 48 hours. This includes non-perishable food, water, a first aid kit, and communication devices like a two-way radio or satellite phone. Ventilation is crucial, and if possible, equip the room with an independent power source, such as a battery-powered backup system or solar generator, to ensure you can continue to communicate and access essential devices during a prolonged crisis. In addition to supplies, it's wise to have some form of defensive tool inside the safe room. Whether it's pepper spray, a firearm, or another means of self-defense, having these tools secured in your safe room could prove vital if the situation escalates and you're forced to protect yourself or your family. A safe room offers more than just physical protection. It provides peace of mind. Knowing that you and your loved ones have a secure place to retreat to in the event of an emergency can be a critical psychological advantage during a stressful or dangerous situation. While a safe room should be considered the last line of defense in your overall home security strategy, it's an essential component that could save your life if all other defenses fail. Power generation and storage. One of the major concerns during an enemy invasion or any long-term emergency is the potential for the power grid to go down. Whether due to sabotage, natural disasters, or system overload, Losing electricity for extended periods can cripple your ability to communicate, preserve food, or even maintain security. Having a reliable off-grid power source is critical for ensuring the survival and well-being of you and your family in such scenarios. Most people immediately think of gas-powered generators, and while these can be useful, they're not always the best long-term solution. Gasoline, the lifeblood of these machines, can become scarce in an emergency. Even if you manage to stockpile fuel, it must be stored carefully, which can create challenges with space, safety, and degradation over time. This is why solar power becomes a game changer in prepping. Solar power systems like Goal Zero's Yeti series or Jackery Explorer solar generators provide a sustainable alternative. These systems are portable, scalable, and highly reliable. Depending on the size of the system you choose, you can power small appliances like radios and phones, all the way up to larger devices such as refrigerators or medical equipment. The beauty of solar power lies in its renewability. As long as the sun is shining, you have access to a continuous energy source, allowing you to stay off the grid for extended periods, potentially months or even years. You'll also need a good battery bank to store the energy you generate. High-quality lithium batteries are recommended because they last longer and store more energy compared to traditional lead-acid batteries. Ensure your battery bank has sufficient capacity to power your essential devices through the night or during cloudy weather. Many solar power kits come equipped with USB and AC outlets, which make it easy to charge your communication devices, radios, and lighting. Keeping phones, radios, and other vital communication tools operational can be the difference between staying informed and being caught off guard during a crisis. Solar systems might not come cheap, but they offer a long-term solution that doesn't rely on the availability of fuel and can keep you and your family powered for months. Number 2. Communication devices. In an emergency scenario where normal communication methods, such as cell phones and the internet, are no longer reliable due to the destruction or failure of cell towers, staying connected becomes vital. Communication devices, particularly ham radios and two-way radios, play a crucial role in keeping you informed and in touch with others during a crisis. Ham radios, or amateur radios, are a top choice for long-distance communication. These devices operate on specific frequencies that can reach hundreds of miles, even in areas where cell signals can't penetrate. One of the most significant advantages of ham radios is that they can work without repeaters, meaning you don't rely on infrastructure that could be destroyed or compromised. By using ham radios, you can communicate with other survivors, stay updated with emergency broadcasts, and potentially call for help from distant locations. For more localized communication, especially among your family or small groups, two-way radios like the Motorola Talkabout series are ideal. These radios are excellent for short-range communication and are often used to coordinate efforts during emergencies or in scenarios where cell networks are down. They are simple to use, reliable, and offer the ability to switch between multiple frequencies. This is crucial if one frequency becomes crowded or compromised, giving you the flexibility to maintain a clear line of communication. Look for radios with long battery life, as well as those that are rechargeable. You might also want to invest in solar-powered chargers or keep a stockpile of rechargeable batteries, ensuring that your devices remain operational. In a survival situation, information truly is power, and with the right communication tools, you'll have the power to make well-informed decisions that could safeguard your family from danger. Number 1. Steel security doors and reinforced windows. When preparing for an invasion or any violent threat, one of your top priorities should be reinforcing the entry points of your home. In many cases, standard doors and windows are the weakest spots in your defense system, and they're likely to be the first target for intruders. Investing in proper reinforcements can make your home significantly more secure, buying you precious time in a dangerous situation. Start by upgrading your doors. A steel security door should be one of the first things you invest in. These doors are much more resistant to forced entry than traditional wooden or hollow core doors. Brands like Master Lock or Medico offer high-quality steel doors that also come with reinforced, drill-resistant locks. The lock is an essential element because even a strong door can be compromised if the locking mechanism is weak. A steel door combined with a reinforced strike plate can make it almost impossible for intruders to break through without specialized equipment. Windows are another vulnerable point that requires attention. Standard glass windows offer little protection in an invasion scenario, as they can be easily broken. To remedy this, consider installing polycarbonate window shields or laminated glass, which are commonly used in commercial buildings. These materials are highly resistant to impact and don't shatter like ordinary glass. While this option might be more expensive, it's an investment in your safety and security. Additionally, installing security window film can further reinforce your windows. This film holds glass together, even if it's struck, preventing it from breaking into dangerous shards. Products like 3M Security Film are widely recommended for their durability and ease of installation. If replacing all your windows isn't feasible, prioritize those on the ground floor or in areas accessible via balconies or porches, as these are the most likely entry points for intruders. For an added layer of protection, you can install burglar bars on your windows. Heavy-duty steel bars can make it significantly harder for anyone to get inside, even if they manage to break the glass. Reinforcing entry points like doors and windows is ultimately about buying yourself time. In a gang invasion or break-in scenario, every second counts, and having entry points that are nearly impossible to breach can make all the difference between a safe outcome and a disaster. That is all for today, guys. Please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content.